So I updated my Facebook status yesterday, and some people took offense to it. They felt like my statement was inaccurate. Bottom line, my statement is if you're not single, you're married. They didn't understand it or didn't care for it. So what I wanted to do was explain a little further in reference to what a relationship is and how they work. Reason why I'm doing this is because for some reason people feel like somebody owes them something when they're dating. And dating isn't recognized in the Bible. It's not recognized on your W-2 when you fill it out. So bottom line, if you're not single, you're married. Now, one female stated, well, what is that committed time that you have before you get married? You should be committed to each other. Well, that's called engagement. If he has not put a ring on you, you're pretty much single, and it's not going to work. So basically, let me break down bottom line, Lewis Williams, Life Skills, iHustleNation.com. Let me break down what a relationship is and how they should work. Now, first off, a sexual, intimate, committed relationship is a marriage. There's no way around that. That's what that is. If you're sexually, intimately committed with somebody and you're not married, you set yourself up for failure. What's wrong is R&B and TV has screwed up y'all brains so damn bad, y'all don't even know what a relationship is. Like, y'all looking at what was on TV. Now, keep in mind, those actors are single in real life or going through bad marriages. We ain't going to get on Hollywood acting ratios. In R&B songs, which is from a bunch of single dudes who grind on stage, you basically going, oh yeah, that song, oh, it do it for me. That's what I need a man to do. You know, he's single himself. So I wouldn't pay that no mind. The real issue is you people are doing, here's the real problem. A lot of people ain't going to like me. Y'all don't like me anyway. The real problem is y'all are doing marital acts and you're not married. That's the problem. On my end, I call it doing the most. I don't care if you dating this dude. Why are you doing the most? What's doing the most? I have devised a list of what doing the most is. Doing the most. If you are doing married acts and you're not married, it's your damn fault and you're dumb. If you're doing these acts I'm about to mention, which I'm sure most of you are, don't take offense to it. It's basically a reality check. Why are you doing the most with the person that you're dating? Acting as a married couple when you're not married. Key to the apartment. Why do they have a key to your apartment? That's too damn much going on. You come over here, you chill, we kick it, you spend a night sometimes, you know what I'm saying, maybe 2 nights out the week, maybe 1, you know, depending on how good we dating, but you don't need to have a key to the crib. Laying up under each other for hours at a time. Why is you laid up under me so long? You ain't got nowhere to be? Your mama ain't called you, or you don't want to go study or go do something. Like, you can't lay up under me all the time, man. I mean, it's cool to do sometimes, but when you laying up under each other all the time, you doing too much. Putting stuff in y'all name and y'all ain't married. Why do you have like I know a girl dated a dude for 6 months. She put a car in his name, in her name for him. Well, they not together no more, and he's still running around here with this car in her name. Now that is what you call sheer stupidity. Are you really that dumb that you would actually get a car in a dude for a dude that you dating? Or the most popular one I would say with people dating is a cell phone. If this dude can't get his own cell phone, a Cricket phone is $50 a month, and they don't require no credit check. If this dude can't get his own cell phone, then you may want to hit the dough on that. Sex without a condom. That's a marital act all day. Why are you having sex with this dude without a condom? It's not even yours. He's not yours. She's not yours. Why is you running around here trying to have sex with her without a condom? Because y'all done dated past 3 months, and ain't nobody got no AIDS test. Let me tell you about somebody. If you date somebody with AIDS, let's say you meet them, you date them, y'all been talking for about a year, and y'all have sex. Well, they might have contracted the AIDS virus a year before y'all met. Well, you meet them, you know them, oh, you starting to fall in love, and you know, y'all ain't really went and got tested, but you just feel the need one night, so you have sex without a condom. Why are you having sex without a condom? The AIDS ain't went nowhere. The AIDS still there chilling. Been there before you met them, gonna be there after you leave them. So sex without a condom, like, I feel like before I propose to a girl, I'm gonna come to her with my papers saying that I'm clean, I don't have AIDS. That's that's the society we live in. That if you gonna approach somebody and want to marry them and move forward in a relationship, you need to come with your paperwork and your credit scope. That's a whole nother blah. I ain't finna get on that. All right. You call him your hubby or your wife. First off, Bad words for a relationship is my boo, my gal, my wifey, my hubby, there's no my. It's not yours. You like a kid with a toy. Like, there's no my involved. If you ain't married to it, it ain't yours. That's just straight up. If you're not married to it, you can't tell it what to do. It's not yours at all. So the my word is not good. You know, the person I'm talking to, someone I'm talking to at the time, or I'm going to meet, you know what I'm saying, you can even call them, you know, the most favorite person in your life at this time. But when you start saying my, then you start getting in the marital type words, and you setting yourself up for failure. Okay, you at their house when they not there, or basically you playing house. I mean, you over there cleaning up and cooking and doing all that. That's cool to do. But you got to be really into that committed relationship. Like, I know girls, you know, I was over there cleaning his house. I cooked for him. I was over there every day cooking for him. Well, that's your fault. Chick, is you crazy? You should have took your ass home and cooked for yourself. You doing the most. That's what married people do. Or the famous one that I'm sure I'm going to get a few comments that people don't like. Moving in or shacking up. Shacking up is bullshit, and it ain't work for nobody. I ain't never seen shacking up work for nobody. Like, you move in together? What is that? Like, that's something they do on TV that's a dumb idea. Oh, we're thinking about moving in together. Who the hell told y'all that? Why the hell would you move in with somebody without getting married? Well, you know, you move in with the anticipation of getting married. Anticipation and assumption are some words that y'all need to know the definition to. Like, do not assume. Assumption is a key factor to failure. Don't assume because you move in with this dude and everything gonna be honky-dory. It don't work like that. Like, I haven't seen, like, you might have 1 out of 100 people where shacking up actually worked. And those relationships, from what I've seen, ain't just the healthiest. They creeping. You know, I don't want to get too much into that because I got some Facebook friends. So, what you do is when you do this type of marital acts is you give someone the opportunity to use you up. Basically, they're using you up. That's what they're doing. Like, they're using you up. They're getting the most out of you already. So marry you for what? For what? Now, if two people give each other their word, like, okay, I give you my word, I'm not gonna talk to anybody, and you give me your word, we're not gonna talk to anybody, and we just gonna stay together and see how this thing works. Now, if they break their word and they go off and they cheat, don't get mad if they move around, because they were never yours. They weren't yours to begin with. It's just somebody that kept their word. Like they say they was gonna bring you back your pen, and they never bring it back. They just broke their word. So if they cheat, they just broke their word. But they didn't break no super vow unto God, because they was never yours to begin with. So you pretty much, you just occupied their time for however long it was. Now, what are you setting yourself up for when you commit to someone? You should commit with a timeline. Now, this is not in the Bible, so I don't want nobody to say Lewis quoted this out of the Bible, because this is not in the Bible. But this is how I feel a relationship should work. First off, you must have constant communication. Here's what you do. Don't just be committing to somebody and saying, okay, we date, that's what's up. What I would do, and this is logical, is I would say, hey, let's commit to seeing each other exclusively for 3 months. After 3 months, we gon' sit down, assess the relationship, and see if it's growing, or see if it's doing anything. If it's not doing anything, we need to part ways. Do you know if people were to do that in 3 months of a relationship, then they wouldn't have to go 8 years in a bad relationship? Now, some of you missed out on who you should be with fooling with, while fooling with somebody you shouldn't be fooling with. That's why you shouldn't give people that much time. You done passed up dudes that you should have been with. You done passed up girls that you should have been with, dealing with somebody that you ain't supposed to be with. Me personally, I take stuff like that seriously. I'm a fast and pray if I'm supposed to be with somebody, and I'm going to ask God. Now, I'm not the holiest dude in the world, but I don't want to commit my time and set myself up for being hurt for somebody that don't even deserve to have nobody. So, a lot of you will disagree with what I said, but it is important that when you disagree, you have a valid argument. I understand everyone wants to find love and fight for love like in the movies, but some of y'all just looking really damn desperate. Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com, Life Skills with iHustleNation.com, and I appreciate your time.